Dave, it's job done. You're into the Essex Senior Cup final. You must be delighted.
Yeah, no, I am. I'm really pleased for first and foremost the players, but also the football club, because it's something we set out to do is get to the final of this competition, and this group of players have done that. So really happy.
And it was perhaps a tougher test than you were expecting. Obviously, they took the lead and then came back with a goal in the last minute to make it a little bit of a tough final 5 minutes for you.
Yeah, not tougher than we expected, because we know they're a good side. Watched them a couple of times against Enfield and against Averley, and we knew that it was going to be a real tough test, this one, our toughest test yet. And then going one behind obviously doesn't help. But I thought the resilience the boys showed to stay in there. We went for a long period without scoring our first goal, after having one chalked off for offside as well. So the resilience the boys showed as a team was excellent, and then that perseverance and patience to ultimately get what we deserved in the end.
And what sort of things did you say at half time? Because it was two really quick goals after the break.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it was all down to what I said at half time, but it might have helped. I think it was just about believing in the process of our shape, of all the things we've been working on, really, that linking it to the first team's tactics and sort of in possession shape. So being a little bit more patient, but also being braver. And I think they executed that in the second half with some really good performances from individuals as well.
And you talk about individual performances. Obviously, Brad got a couple of goals. Do you want to single him out, perhaps?
Yeah. Brad, obviously got a really good relationship with Brad, and I'm really happy for him. I'm probably his biggest critic at times, because we've got that relationship, and I think he understands how much I think of him as a footballer and as a person. He took his goals excellently well, and he was a constant threat on that back line that you need. And you can rely on Brad to score goals as he has done in all different types of games.
And mentioning some other first team players, Connor Wilkinson got a goal, Matt Jay was out there, Jay Mingy as well.
Yeah.
How important is it for those guys to get some minutes in the tank, so perhaps Danny and Nicky can use them in first team games?
Yeah, of course. You know what? I'm really thankful for them players. Just how they come back into that changing room and stayed really professional and really thorough in everything they've done. And I think it gave the young players no excuse than to do it right. So yeah, a big thank you to them. And I said that in the change room after. I thought they were excellent, and they got what they needed from the game as well, in terms of minutes and a test to go and play sort of 60 to 75 and some 90.
What sort of things do those lads bring to under-21s football? Do they give much needed experience to perhaps the guys that need a bit of a chat in the ear on the pitch?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, although we had a few experienced players on the pitch, we had Bailey Berry as a youth team player and Frankie Edwards. So playing alongside Tom Dallison, he's excellent for them. And then you've got players like Marley and like Jay Mingy that really give us a bite in midfield. And I think them senior players coming into this environment give us a bit of realism as well. So there's no words held back, if you like, in terms of when they're developing the younger players, just in the change room with just little chats and things like that. So no, it was a massive help when developing players to have the senior lads in there as well.
And going back to this evening's match, obviously it was the semi-final, you're into the final, you want to go one step further now?
Definitely. We set out, as I said, at the start of this competition to go and win it, and we've got one stage left, which is going to be our biggest test of the next game. But no, I'm just delighted to be there and make sure we're ready for whoever the opponent are, either Malden or Redbridge. We'll find out, I think it's next week, their game, and be ready for that.